Hi everyone, I am so glad that you're here today. Today's episode is going to be a bit different than what we've done in the past. I've had several of my customers come into me that express that they feel that they're alone in their independent trucking company. They feel overwhelmed and confused because they don't know where to go to get paid for making loads, and they don't even know where to find those loads. So today we're going to address those issues. And if you don't mind, please like and share this video with any of the new trucking owner operators that you know, so that they don't feel alone and they know that they have support there. All they need to do is ask. So let's go ahead and delve deep into this and try to help as many of the new owner operators as we can that are in the trucking industry. If you have gone through the process or are thinking about getting your own trucking business, then this is the video for you. The excitement of making the decision to be your own boss is exhilarating, and you are so happy. You need to know, though, the different aspects of getting that company going after you buy your equipment. So that's what this video is for. We're addressing what happens after you get that first truck or that first truck and trailer. It's such an exciting time and you feel your dreams are finally coming true. Your family, your friends, everyone, they're all so proud of you. It's an exciting time, but you must have planning for what's going to happen after you buy that truck. And how long is it going to take from the time you purchase that truck to the time you're actually receiving loads and starting the hauling process? So that's what we're going to look at, different services and stuff that can help you along the way so that you can get paid immediately or at least same day. So if you know of somebody that is just getting started in this industry, this is the video that you should share with them today. You could save another trucking company if you share this to the right person who is looking for the help. So anyway, with that being said, let's go ahead and get started. If this is where you are now, I want to congratulate you on your achievement of owning your own truck and trailer or your own truck. It is such an exciting time and you deserve to be congratulated on what you've accomplished so far. Being in the trucking industry since 2007 and being an owner-operator of 2 different trucking companies and other trucking support companies gave me the knowledge of all the aspects of owning and operating in the transportation industry. It's not easy. I know what it is to spend thousands of dollars to buy a truck, start my own business, and then say, oh my gosh, what's next? After purchasing my truck, then came the hard part that I hadn't really anticipated in all aspects. That was the in and outs of the day-to-day operations of a trucking company. I needed to learn, and I needed to learn fast, how to find loads and how to get paid for those loads. I knew I had to finish up all of the business aspects of setting up my company so that everything was legal for me to run, like the IFTA tags and such. That process took me about a month longer to complete after my purchase was finalized than what I had already planned for. All during that time, my truck, it was sitting there, not making any money. Hey, just to be honest with you, I knew I needed money to be able to make my upcoming bills. I was very concerned about it. How do I get paid? My insurance and truck payment both were coming up. My truck payment at that time was around $1,500 a month, and my insurance as a new owner operator without any experience was basically around $1,200. That was a month, and my month was running short. They were both about to hit, and I didn't want to be late on those first payments. I was scared. I was frustrated. I was nervous. My husband and I both felt defeated because we had worked so hard to save all the money to actually get our truck, and we had not thought about what happens afterward. Payments were coming due. I remember my husband and I, we had many talks about this. We were invested with thousands and thousands of dollars, and we weren't being paid anything because the truck was sitting there because we couldn't find loads. We thought in the beginning that we had planned for everything, but we didn't calculate on how hard it would be in the beginning just to get loads. Everything had been so easy when we ran for the larger companies. Now that we were running on our own, we had to start from the very beginning, and that was very difficult. We did not even anticipate how difficult that small action would be. It was actually very difficult to find someone to help us. But eventually we did find a broker that took pity on us and helped work with us so that we could get our business off the ground. Those tips have been invaluable to me. And those are the types of tips that I want to share with you today. Like I said earlier, luckily we did find a broker that really took pity on us. He told us about the factoring companies and also suggested that we get our own independent dispatching service that could help us find loads. Now, for those that don't know, a factoring company is a great asset for an independent operator because in the beginning, most small transportation businesses are really tight on cash. I mean, that's just the life. The factoring companies, the way they work is they pay you the same day as you prove that you've delivered the product. In other words, you send them your proof of delivery. Of course, they work banker's hours, so at most you have to wait for the next business day for the direct payment to your bank account. Our partner factoring company is an outstanding organization. They've been in business for years, and we can help you get hooked up with them or help you find one that fits your lifestyle so that you can actually get money as soon as you make delivery of the product. We know the feeling of getting bad service from a dispatching service. We've been there. We even had one that even left us in the middle of the run within 1 month of us starting our business. My gosh, did we scramble to get going after that delivery was complete. It was terrible. But everything was received and everything worked out fine in the end. But boy, were we really lost trying to do everything on our own right when we first started. We don't want you as a new trucking company to be put into a situation where you're having to shuffle around, where you're having to try to find a resolution to something like a late load due to weather issues, or whether it might be from a wreck on the interstate, or maybe you've had mechanical problems like a messed up water pump, a fan belt broke, maybe a flat tire. Any of these things are possible things that are unexpected that could happen to you during any trip that you're making. It is imperative that you have a strong organization like us backing you so that we can coordinate with those shippers, with those brokers, with those consignees, so that they know where their load is, what an expected time is, and how much of a delay that this might cause. They have plans that they must make. They have things that they have to do on their side of the house because they have customers too. So we try our best to make sure that everybody knows what's going on. This is what we call a liaison for your company. We speak to those people that would be bugging you otherwise, on your behalf. In addition to that, we find you loads. We get you with the factoring company that's going to get you paid. So if you're worried about your pay, if you're worried about, not wanting to speak to these type of people in the office all the time, that's where we can help you. We get you the help that you need now for all of those unexpected events. You may be asking yourself, what are the characteristics of a great dispatcher? Well, a great dispatcher knows how to find loads that pay. A great dispatcher also knows what to do in case of a mechanical failure. You may have a flat tire or whatever. A great dispatcher knows what to do if there are overages or shortages or damaged product. They can also talk to the insurance companies and the brokers on your behalf. They can also represent you to both the direct shippers and the direct consignees. They get you the loads before they hit the load boards. That is imperative for the best rates that you will ever get on your loads. The best paying loads never hit the load boards. Although you may have to start out using the load boards, eventually, once you do make that connection with the shipper or the broker, you can set up routes that get you from point A to point B and then back home again. So in other words, let's just say from your yard or wherever you park your truck to a Walmart distribution center where you pick up your load. Let's say that's in Indiana. Then over to Texas where you drop that load, and then you can get a small load back home. That way you're paid all the way around. And a load like that, if you're running reefer, you could get $12,000 for one load, depending on what you're hauling. So a good dispatcher knows how to set that up for you and how to ask for more money as you get more experienced in this industry. A good broker and a good dispatcher working together can make or break your company. You need a great dispatching service, and that's where we can help. A factoring company purchases your invoice for loads you pick up and deliver. Once loading is complete, submit your BOL from your shipper to us. Once you arrive at the consignee and they complete the unloading process, you will then resubmit the signed BOL with the consignee signature to us. This gives us the time and date both of the pickup and the delivery of your load. If everything is okay with the load, once it's received by the consignee, they will sign off on the BOL delivery receipt. If there are issues with the load, they must be completed to the shipper and receiver's satisfaction prior to direct payment to the transportation company. Lumper fees and detention fees at either location, as well as fuel surcharges, will be handled by the dispatcher and the broker prior to your approval of the rate confirmation. Our goal is to make you happy, that by working together, you are finally making movement in the right directions. You're making good judgment calls and running smoothly on your own personalized, dedicated route that you've helped design. With the help of our dispatching service, you will be confident that when the payments are coming due, you will have the money cash in hand to pay those bills without any worry. You will have great loads and the routes that you have helped design so that you are home when you want to be and for as often as you want to be. Your dedication is what makes your business as a driver or your drivers for your company. Those actions that they take and how often they're on the road will determine what their total yearly pay is. It is a wonderful feeling of accomplishment to know that you've succeeded. You've put in that work to get your trucking business off the ground and being the success that you've always dreamed of. We want to help you do that. Our story started over 13 years ago in 2007. With our knowledge, we can make you a confident trucking company who will be a success. Just as our company has grown, we want to grow your company as well. We want you to meet and exceed the dreams that you have for the business that you are building. Hey guys, after you sign with us as your dispatching team, it will give you access to our VIP group. For those in our VIP group, we give you free training on growth strategies for the trucking industry. We also offer online training for the maintenance plans, and our compliance department will help you with your DOT audits and FMCSA regulations. Also, they do the IFTA taxes. If you need help getting that done, they can help you out with that. Your drivers can also attend online safety meetings and catch the replays if they're unavailable so that you can meet your DOT safety audit requirements. Those DOT safety audits happen within the first 6 months and within the first 18 months of your business operation. So you're going to have 2 audits. We can help and make sure you get past those audits. Every load has a rate confirmation sheet that you and the shipper agree to and sign off on. Payment for dispatching your trucks and for factoring services are both done by an agreed upon percentage based on the loads that you or your company run. As a service to both you and us, the factoring company handles this part of your finances. They just take the agreed upon percentage from off the top of the pay so you don't have to worry about making those payments. You can rest assured as long as your trucks are running, you can always have cash in hand and cash for your future to keep your operations running smoothly. We have been through the good and the bad of the trucking industry and came out on the other side shining. Let us give you the knowledge so that you can avoid the pitfalls that could happen to your company in the future. Also, if you have suggestions of things that you want to see that I haven't put into this video or into the other videos here on my YouTube channel, please make comments below. That's what I'm wanting to do. I'm wanting to get what you need to see out there so that I can help you as best I can. Plan for your future so that you can be a success. That's where we can help you. There are many departments within our division, so just let me know and we can make sure the right people get in touch with you so that we can have your questions answered as quickly and as positively as possible. If you need to be paid now, if you're struggling to find loads, if you're scared of where you're going to get your next run from, if you're afraid that people are going to say, oh, look at them, they can't even get their trucking company off the ground. You know, who are they to think that they can run their own trucks? They're not just being mean. They just don't realize how hard it is to get going in this industry. And it's not your fault. It's just made to be that way. Let us help you be the success that you want to be. Let us help you get paid as an independent operator. with same-day pay in most instances. Let us help you find those best paying routes. Let us help you get the success that you're looking for. Let us set you up with a great factoring company that can get you paid today. That's what we do. That's where we help. That's where we specialize, helping the new independent owner operator get their business going and get to the success that they need to be and get money fast. I am Linda Jenkins, and I'm your best source for dispatching services. Contact my team today for help now. Get free training, get in the VIP group, and get the success that you're looking for. Get aggressive in making your business a success. Get educated to know how to get loads and get the best loads. You found an expert to help. All you need to do is contact us today and be the success that you desire. Have that money, cash in hand, in your bank account, same day as you deliver through the factoring company that we set you up with. It's the fastest, best way to grow your company until you can do everything on your own. We help you get started. We can help you get started today. All you need to do is contact us today. Make a comment below, direct message me, however you want to do. I have my contact number there. It's 559-319-8464, or you can email me at fastlanetransport@gmail.com. If you do decide to call and I don't answer, it's because I'm working with another client. Please feel free to leave a voicemail with your contact number and I will call you back. And if you have a particular subject you want to discuss, make sure you leave it in the message. Again, I will call you back as soon as possible and we can get this rolling. You need your success. You need that money. You need it today, not tomorrow. This economy is something else. And with the COVID-19 and everything that's going on, we need to help you get your money today. You don't need to be waiting on government. You don't need to be waiting on Uncle Joe or whoever. You need to get the money that you can make for your company and you need it today. That's where we can help. That's what we want to do for you. So give us a call. Again, the number is 559-319-8464. Hey, and I look forward to talking to you. It'd be great to hear from you. Thank you, and y'all have a wonderful day and be safe out there.